Two works from our current exhibition, Nash and Nevinson Impressions of War and Peace, that are remarkably similar in composition are Paul Nash's Mine Crater Hill 60 and CRW Nevinson's After a Push. In presenting the devastation of no man's land, both artists were faced with the problem of how to convey the expanse of destruction. The issue of how to articulate a landscape devoid of any notable features was a problem for numerous official war artists, and many struggled to create a composition that conveyed the expanse of the battlefields, instead producing flat landscapes that showed little of the impact of war at all. Nash and Nevinson dealt with this problem in the same way. Nash had been helped by Nevinson when he was practicing lithography in the summer of 1917, so it's unsurprising that the compositional devices are similar here. In order to avoid an empty landscape, both artists have brought the ground up and close to the viewer, raising the horizon to the top of the composition, filling the picture frame with mud and craters that are so synonymous with the Western Front. The image of mud as a thing of danger and horror was already creeping into the public consciousness, and by treating the landscape in this way, Nash and Nevinson have not only created more visual interest in the image, but confronted the viewer with something significantly more powerful and imbued with meaning. In Nash's Mine Crater Hill 60, the significance of the landscape can be explored even further. Hill 60 was a coveted point of high ground near the village of Zillebeke on the Ypres frontier. The area became renowned as a place of intensive mining activity, with both sides tunnelling under no man's land. Nash had been based nearby as an officer with the 15th Hampshire Regiment. One night, on coming out of his trench to see the lights of a far-off bombardment, he'd slipped backwards into a trench, fallen and broken his ribs. He was sent back to England to convalesce, and shortly afterwards, the Battle of Messines ensued. The battle started with the detonation of a vast number of mines under Hill 60, and it was one of the largest explosions in history to that point, reportedly heard as far away as Dublin. The 15th Hampshires were sent into battle in the offensive that ensued, and suffered heavy casualties, particularly in their officers. Nash lost many friends in the attack, and the picture is undoubtedly a tribute to his fellow soldiers. The ground in both works here have been viciously fought over for years, and can be read as a symbol of the bitter futility of war. If you'd like to know more about any of the works in this exhibition, please contact us by emailing info@osbornesamuel.com.